Hey, it's TR back with another truck camper restoration video, and today I have a problem here with this jack. The wires are really short. Let's start with the red one. Let's see this, check this here and see what this looks like. Alright, so it's going to go like that. It's that much stripped off. Shove this in here like this alongside of that one. Come on, get in there and pull this down so it's a little bit better centered. Now supposedly all you have to do is apply some heat. I've seen people do them with lighters. I'm just going to use this heat gun, but I am going to do this before I get too carried away. Hang on. Well, it won't melt my blankie. Alright, I'll let that cool off. Get this other one ready. Let's see, did it? See, it didn't melt that pellet. Alright, let's give it some more heat. Seemed like it might have melted some. That's an awful lot of heat. This feels a little better. Alright, well, let's see, let's do this black one. Alright, I guess they worked. Okay, I gotta go find a screw like this, so I'll be back. Okay, so I've kind of got this back together. Here's how I loop that. Okay, and I'll get a grommet and put in a grommet and whatnot. I'm gonna go through and clean this all up really good anyway. So let's get this mounted back up there. Put this tube back on. And this goes up like this. Get you guys close. You can see what I'm doing. I can't imagine. Maybe it is. Maybe it does care. Okay, now let's put this back together. The washer's on there. Good. This goes in here like this. Okay. And then this lid. Like that. Okay. After being sitting here for 2.5 years, this thing's so buried in the ground, I can't get it to hardly move. And so rather than give myself a hernia, I'm gonna get smart and just use some straps here and tug it from my deck. It'll hold up okay. I don't need to move it far, but I think this will be the take it here. Bolts are pretty long. They're 3-inch bolts. I'm gonna take a chance. So I'll cut them off here today before we put it back on the truck. was. Everything just totally caked with pollen. Look at that lens. It is pollen season. Everything is covered with pollen right now from my big Scotch pine over here. It's really throwing off tons of pollen, so I'm kind of plugged up today. You'll have to excuse my nasally voice. Anyway, we're just finishing up this jack system here. Remember, I'm just kind of temporarily putting this in. The question I have is, I'm not sure if I can get it on the truck without cutting these bolts off, because I don't want to do that just yet. This is actually the 30 amp converter that came with the truck camper. I'm replacing it, obviously. But it's going to work great as a 12 volt power supply to run these jacks. I just put some pigtails on with some battery clips. All right, let's see. I need to know which way runs which. So this is black on the negative, on the black. Okay, that's down. Okay, so black, black, red, white is down. Let me walk around and make sure nothing's hung up, and then I can take it down safely. Nothing underneath it. All right. Nothing underneath it. What about this side? The black goes here, and this one goes here. Is the other side coming down? Yeah, good. All right, are both sides down? Totally. Okay, that side needs to go down just a touch. That whole exercise was just to get both of the jacks completely down. So I'm not going to reinstall these switches just yet, because I still need to strip and paint this whole jack system. And I've actually already rebuilt the switches. I'll link to that video up here in the corner. But we've got it back on the jacks. It's ready to go on the pickup, and that's going to be the next video. Coming up also, of course, will be a video about restoring this jack system. You know, the screw jacks here, they work really well. And with it down all the way, it's a lot more stable. It's still pretty wobbly. There's some stabilizers you can use to help stabilize it. I'm not going to put those out because I'm going to get it on the truck here real soon. Another future video is the electrical. I've been working on finishing up the electrical install. I've got all the AC done. I was waiting for a couple bus bars. They're here now, so I can finish up the DC side of this install. And then the electrical's done, so we're coming up on the end of this. Thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Till we get together for another truck camper restoration video. Peace. All right, let's look at the electric.